What's up? So, when asked a couple times about lights, so here we go. Basics. Um, you can go right here if you don't have anything. Bum bum bum, and you just add custom light. Here's your little light bulb. This is an all dark map, so you can see. But when you open this, now this is how you're gonna do different things. Like if you want to make a sun, then you bring it up here, and you have your range. So that's how far the light goes. Intensity is how bright the light is. So if I was gonna make like a light for this map, eight's eight's probably a lot. If I wanted to make a sun, then I'm gonna put it up here. Bum bum bum. Intensity 5, range, I don't know. However big your map is really. Um Shadow type. This is gonna give you how it reacts off of your things that you have. If I was doing the sun, I would just fucking not have it on though. And then the whole light would be, and then the whole map would be just evenly light and not have all these weird shadows and stuff. Also, another thing I do if I'm making sun is because sometimes it looks weird, like I can't really give an example. Like it looks like it's too much from one point and not like more natural lighting like it would be in IRL. So I'll like duplicate the light and maybe put one, you know, over here, put the original one over here. So it's more of like an evened light from that direction. Um, but what I like to use is this light fixture right here, the 4-piece. I don't know what it's called in the shop because it's weird and it calls it different things. But what you can do with these guys is you have all the same light options right here. But it's on a physical thing. So you can group it together. Like how I showed you that sun thing. I could have it right here. Then I could dupe and have the other one over here. But now, like, I can group these together. You just hold control, hit both of these. Um, and now, like, I have my sun. And if you get crafty, you can come into your light, add material, like I have in my other videos, fade, boom, and you'll turn it invisible. Now you can't see it. Um, well, yeah. And then I'll show you the other options real quick. First, I'm going to rotate this so you can see what the hell I'm talking about. Bring this down. So another thing with the light options is you can go to your light bulb. You got your intensity and everything that we were talking about. Here where it says point, point is basically just like a normal light bulb. But then you can go spot. It gives you a spotlight. Then here you have spot angle. So you can make it how big of an angle you want the light to shine, including all the way out to like, I think it goes all the way out to 180, does it? It does, it does, it does. So it'd be everything below that spot. And this is something you'll need to learn to make, different effects and stuff like that. And then directional is super bright light and everything in that direction, honestly. I don't use these for fucking anything. But, um, you can add effects to them if you come down here. Here's different effects. Fade. Crank this up. Here's some things on it. It just fades on and off. Flicker. Flickers on and off. Do. It looks like a light dying. You bring the intensity down. It'll blink like a fucking little office light. Strobe. Boom, 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 boom. Just more intense flicker all the way up to like strobe light. Boom, boom, boom. And then, of course, you always have the option. We go back to the spotlight. You always have the option to rotate this stuff, which if you just go into your light, down to miscellaneous, rotation, access, and speed. Now you're rotating. And we can get into more detail in another video if you want to get crafty, crafty, crafty.